All right, good morning, people. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Is that a bit too bright? No, I think that's good. That's good. Actually, let me move this. Light around a little bit. Let me get the Zoom guys in here as well. Let me get everyone in. Cool. That looks better. All right. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Happy Monday. Zoom guys, YouTube guys, welcome back, everyone. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Happy Monday. I know the clock changes are really annoying. Clock changes are very, very annoying. But yeah, I still thought we'll still jump on around 4 p.m., 4:04 London time, which is about 6 a.m. 6 a.m. London time, because you are still getting them. You still get them good moves around the London session. So around that pre-London session. So yeah, I thought we'll still jump on now, see what the markets bring, break it all down, get ready for that London Open. and see what we have for the week ahead. We've got a big week coming up. We got a lot of news. Obviously, we've got the US elections this week as well, but we do also have. Let me see. We got FOMC on Thursday as well. So we got US elections tomorrow, and then FOMC on Thursday. So it's going to be a very, very, very big day. A very, very big day. Big week, sorry. Very, very big week for the US dollar. Yeah, presidential elections on Tuesday, and then unemployment claims on Thursday. I don't really expect that to have too much impact. And then you got FOMC statement 7 p.m. London time on Thursday. So yeah, huge, 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 huge week. Very, very big week. I am looking for these shorts in the London session. So it's kind of annoying to see in this current hourly just opening and straight pushing, because I am wanting to get short. Why is the chat not coming up here? Working on this one? No. Hello, hello. Yeah, audio's working. I don't know why the chat's not coming up here. 2 seconds. We've got gold pushing down here anyway, but I'm not short gold yet. Now, why is that YouTube chat not working? Yeah, I don't know. YouTube chat's not working. I'll fix that later. I'll let everyone join in here. Let me just re-log in. Let me make sure no one's in the waiting room on Zoom. Let me fix this. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Just gonna try and fix this chat whilst we wait for these. Whilst we wait for these closes on gold. Where do I go? Overlays, chat. Copy link. Nah, I don't know why it's working. Not working. I'll fix it after. I don't know what's going on there. Let me go back to the YouTube chat here. Let me just log into the Ninja and Top Step quickly. Cool. There we go. YouTube chat works. Is it working for you? Can you see it? Because it's not. I mean, I know that it's working, but can you see? It's not actually showing up the messages on the side where it should be for some reason. Oh well, that's all right. We'll just keep scrolling back. That's all good. Let's have a look at.
Recording in progress.
Let's have a look at gold for the week. Like I say, obviously there's very, very big news this week. Very, very big news. We had a really nice short on gold on Friday. We spoke about in Zoom this inverse head and shoulders priced to top wick into that head and shoulders before this nice push down, which on Friday you had a beautiful, 200 plus tick push down, which is really, really nice. And this current daily and the weekly, actually, have a quick look at that weekly. Closed with a pretty decent rejection here on gold, which is the first kind of major sign that we have seen such a big rejection in a long, long time, since like all the way back here. That was the last time you saw a real big rejection on gold. finally finding some resistance. She then pulled back, grabbed the lows, and continued pushing up. So could we be looking for something similar on gold? There's no current bottom wick on this weekly. You've opened and instantly pushed up. So could we be finding some resistance on gold to start to pull back, maybe back down and re-grab previous weekly low? Yeah, I think that's definitely possible. Very, very possible. Let me just get rid of this for a second. We're currently at this pretty strong resistance level right now. You can see here resistance, you had a big fake out, resistance broke above, below, support, broke below it, and now we are currently holding this level. So we are looking to see if we can get some gold shorts to come all the way back down, re-grab Thursday's low, and tap back into this support, and then eventually come for a deeper push back down. Kind of broken out this little trend line here as well. So, you know, it does make sense to see this continue pushing down. Let me just have a look at the chat here quickly. Everyone on Zoom, are you guys asleep today? What's going on? Where is everyone? Chris is the only one that said hello. Is everyone else asleep? Everyone still waking up on Monday? Yeah, you can't see it on my screen yet, I don't know why. But yeah, we're looking for, you know, this previous hourly on gold, grabbed the lows, held support, and this current hourly, you know, I wanted to get short on this next hour, given you finally grabbed the highs and held resistance. But this current hourly in the first 15 minutes has just opened and pushed down pretty aggressively. So we may need to see this first 30 close of the session to see if we can break, you know, maybe back below here, and then fantastic. We can look for these London sells for about 60 plus ticks. Asia didn't really do too much today. You kind of had an initial push down here off our level. You then came all the way back up. You had this beautiful grab of the highs. And then that's when I was going to look to short this 530 candle here in London. But then you kind of grabbed the lows, held support. So I didn't want to short after that. And now you're coming all the way back down to fill in that wick. And that's a pretty decent candle as well. You know, it's a 40 tick candle, which is a pretty decent amount of volume. So now we just want to see if we can get back below this area and see if we can just, come back down to these lows, play this overall range, and continue selling off and come down and create that bottom wick on that weekly as well. I'm not really looking for any longs in the London session today. Not unless, you know, we maybe get back above here and we can look for a deeper retracement into these areas. But as it stands right now, I do believe we need to see gold come down and pull back a lot more. This was that beautiful sell-off we saw on Friday off the back of NFP as well. We had NFP on Friday, so first day after NFP as well, we came up, we liquidated these highs, we held this resistance 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then had this beautiful 250 tick sell-off as well, which is very, very nice. There's everyone. Hey Matt, ciao, what's going on, man? I don't know why that YouTube chat's not working. I don't know, we'll fix that after. But yeah, so I'm going to see if we're going to get this, maybe a 30-minute breakout here on gold to continue looking for some sells. I really wanted to short this 30 candle here. You know, you grab the highs, you then grab the lows, you kind of close back into the range. So it's a pretty tough range here on gold. But, you know, if we do come close to this low and reject, then that's going to become also a lovely liquidity point where people, you know, will be probably trying to jump in some longs right now, stops below here, looking for a big play up. So if we can short into that low on a top wick of this level, yeah, still a pretty nice 25, 30-ish tick range. But look at that 15, grab the lows, ripped up, just about grab the highs, and aggressively closed back bearish. And now this current 15 is coming down pretty nicely. So maybe a 15 breakout of this support, top wick on the next one, and we'll look for some nice sells down into here. That's a plan of action today on gold. Not really interested in any buys, like I say, until we maybe start to get back bullish. But But I think, you know, even if we were going to see a deeper retracement on gold this week, which wouldn't be too crazy, I still believe, you know, it would make a lot of sense to just have an initial grab of these lows before then potentially seeing that, or just continue pushing down. So in either situation, these lows do make a lot of sense. So if we can short into that, as long as it doesn't rip it here, fantastic. What have we got on this 15 flip already? 20 ticks on this 15 flip. Wow, look at that. But yeah, we got a very, very busy week. Like I said to you guys in Discord, if you haven't ever traded US elections before, it's a very historical moment for your trading career. So it's an exciting time to be in the markets this week. Whether you trade it, or maybe you demo trade it, or you risk your size, it's a very good time to be in the markets and to be able to watch the US election. I mean, it happens every 4 years, so I'll probably be on it some. To be fair, last time I watched it, I was in Europe. This time, obviously, I'm going to be in this side of the world, so it's going to be probably it's going to be at a crazy time, my time. Maybe something, I don't know, like 4, 5 a.m. or something crazy. Something crazy. How do I fix this? How do we go? We've got 5 minutes until we're gonna get this this close. Oh, results for an age are really nice. Nice. That's good to know. That is good to know. Let me try and fix this quickly. Hopefully we don't just straight rip these lows from here. I hope not. Just come on the other. I'm just on the other screen. Just trying to fix this YouTube chat. Oh, I can't get this YouTube chat to work. You guys on YouTube, I'm just going to quickly close OBS and restart it. So if the stream stops for a second, I will be back. And now we've lost TradingView. What's going on with OBS today? Now we've lost TradingView. I just made it even worse. 3 minutes till we're going to get this close. That works. So why does TradingView not work? Oh man, what is going on today? What? Yeah, there we go. All right, we got TradingView back. YouTube chat is non-existent. I don't know why. That'll do. I'd rather have TradingView charts than nothing. Let's see. We're starting to reject this level, which is good. Rejection of this level is going to be a level where people are going to try and jump in long. Stop loss just down below this low. Therefore, that's going to become our nice liquidity level. And this 30-minute should still give us a pretty decent breakout. So if we get a nice top wick on this 30, we can look for some sells to continue pushing down into these lows and hopefully lower. But this point here will definitely be a point to manage here. If we can hold it all the way down to here, great, if we get some good volume. But this will be a level where we need to be open to managing. We're also grabbing previous 4-hour lows as well, with the previous 4-hour closing bullish. So just something to be aware of. Let's see, 1 minute. 1 minute here on gold. I don't know why it freezes it. It pauses the zoom screen every single time I click off it. Hopefully I'm going to have my proper screens back soon. Nah, I don't trade Apex, man. I use Top Step only. Just here. There's the link for Top Step. Ooh, look at this. Strong rejection. Literally a minute before the close. I see this close here on gold. Let me drop to the 5 minute. This is 5 minute looking. Look at this. Strong reaction. This is why it's always so key to wait for them actual closures on gold. Because, you know, before gold leaves these crazy wicks, you know, it can just change at the last second. It can just change. It can just 5 minutes. This is a pretty strong, you know, 25 ticks. Get some big volume here. Some pretty choppy volume, but some big volume. 25 tick push back higher here on gold. Let me just bring these levels over a little bit. So we have just closed back into the range. 30-minute failed to close below this support. Grab the lows, failed to close below that low as well. Kind of stuck in this tough little range. So it makes me think we will top wick a little bit more. Like I say, we do have to be wary that we all are also grabbing previous 4-hour lows. And that could be enough to fuel a potential move higher. But I won't be flipping the buys long until we close back above here. Which if we do close back above here, you know, buys are very nice. You know, you got gold buys, they go all the way back up into these areas. So if you can get back above there, I'll flip the buys and go long. In terms of trading, what we see right now, we have still grabbed highs and closed bearish. So let's see. I do like these lows to be grabbed, but with that 5 minute actually closing with a strong bullish engulfing, I'd have to see at least a 5 minute fake out if I'm going to consider some sells here. At least a 5 minute fake out. Maybe back below here. Which, what would that give us? Yeah, 18. Not bad, but 18 to manage is pretty good. You can kind of see here, you never really re-grabbed the 5 minute lows before this push up, so that could also be still more liquidity sitting down there. I prefer Top Step over Apex because Top Step have intraday drawdown rules that just don't make any sense to me. Top Step provide much more of a community on Top Step as well. Absolutely. Yeah, the Apex drawdown rules to me just don't make any sense. Top Step don't have them rules. A lot of people go to Apex because they can get like 20 accounts for like really cheap, but it's like that's not really a reason just to jump on a prop firm just because they're super cheap and you can have 20 accounts. With Top Step you can have like 450,000, which is more than enough. 450,000 and better rules. And see if we get a 5 minute fake out here. You've just grabbed the highs. If we reclose back bearish, we could be coming down to fill in that 30 wick, which would be beautiful. Had the 50, yeah, it's a pretty solid 15 rejection though. It's the only thing. 30 minute does look nice. 15 does not look nice. Hourly, could still get a top wick on the next hour. Let's see. I mean, if you can, as long as you can hold, like, I'm just looking left, I'm looking here. You can see you had a lot, you know, you broke below, above, so you get a lot of manipulation around here. Big support. So I think any closures back below here, you know, we could be good for some sells. Could we tap into here before doing that as the previous 15 minute high as well? Yeah, very well. So we could. We very well could. Very, very well. Let's have a look at copper. Actually, let's have a good look at copper. Copper's been on a huge move. Absolutely huge move. We spoke about this in the market call as well. As long as copper can close back above this resistance, you're going to have buys up into that trend line. I must have slept on copper today because that's a 120 tick move coming up to grab all of that trend line liquidity. Liquidity number 1 and liquidity number 2 and then liquidity number 3. So if anyone took that 4-hour breakout, it's an absolutely huge trade. I did not see that. Even on the hourly, grab the lows, reclose back above the range. Look at that. Absolute ripper. Even up into that liquidity. 46 in Asia. That's a beautiful trade. So yeah, copper on the absolute bull run. So you're not really going to do too much on copper now. Copper's already had a fantastic Asia breakout here, which is very nice. I don't know if any guys on Zoom caught that. That was that 4-hour breakout we spoke about. It was beautiful. I got 20 of it. Yeah, nice. Good man. Good man. 1-hour flip gave a great entry. Yeah, beautiful entry. Beautiful entry. Took the hourly flip for 40 ticks. Yeah, nice, man. Good job. Yeah, well, good job on you guys on Zoom who did get that flip. That was a beautiful trade. That's what we spoke about. I spoke about that 4-hour. If it can close back above this resistance to come up and grab this trend line. Well, it's exactly what you did. The 4-hour closed above with a really nice strong candle. Gave a nice little bottom wick, which was an hourly liquidity grab. And then a 100 tick drive. Huge. Even if you did just get 20 or 30 of it on a Monday morning on US election week, that's a fantastic play. Obviously, you're not going to pull out the maximum 100. So as long as you got your piece of that pie, it's a very, very nice trade. I just say 100 just to show the size of the move. But as long as you got your part of that, fantastic trade. Especially if you guys are watching. I wasn't watching copper today, but that was a beautiful move. Really well done to you guys who got that. Yeah, I typed in 4H there, maximum. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. See if we get some Monday morning London scalps here today. See if Goldie's going to be good to us. We're just coming up and grabbing them 15-minute highs. Let's see if we can re-break back lower. Potentially, Sean. Potentially, man. Well, I'll definitely be watching it, that's for sure. I'll definitely be watching it. I know Mark will be on, so depends on what time it comes out my time. Let me see. It doesn't come out at a time. It comes out like throughout the whole day. Where are we? Yeah, about 9 AM. The polls will close. So the polls will close 9 AM Wednesday. That's in eastern states. In Pennsylvania, they'll close at 11 AM. At Michigan and Wisconsin, they'll close at 12 PM. Hawaii and Alaska, they'll close at 3 PM. So they're going to be going for the whole entire day on Wednesday. But yeah, I'll be watching it for sure. It's going to be a good day. Do I play video games? Yeah, I've just started. I don't very often because I don't have a very good concentration span or the time to sit down and play video games. But yeah, recently I did buy Black Ops 6 and that's been pretty fun. I had a good play on Black Ops 6 on the weekend. Other than that, that's probably like the only time I do play video games. It's quite sad, but I don't know. I guess I'm at that age where I find it hard to sit down and not be doing something productive. But yeah, recently I've been getting pretty into Black Ops 6. So if anyone wants to get destroyed on Black Ops 6, let me know. Add me up. Well, maybe we'll do that on US election day instead of trading. We'll start streaming Black Ops 6 instead. You guys can watch me rage. Yeah, I know. Can you imagine that? Someone said to me, "You can't play video games because it's not productive." I'll be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Back in the day, I'll be like, "It's not supposed to be productive. It's supposed to be a, it's supposed to be a complete waste of time." But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of like most things these days. I find it very hard to sit around and do nothing. Like even if I'm sitting on my balcony, I find it hard just to sit there and not be doing something. Like I can't really ever go down to the beach and just sit there and lie in the sun for like a couple of hours. I just get bored and agitated and feel like I should be doing something else. It's not a good thing though. I guess you should be able to just sometimes sit down, relax and do nothing, but yeah, I find it pretty hard sometimes. Already trash talking like a true COD player. I'm what level am I? I think I'm like 38 or something. Yeah, it's the top step sale that's ongoing now, man. It's just a link, just my link to Top Step. It's their ongoing sale. 27 likes, look at that. Good job, YouTube guys. I don't know why the chat's not working today. They don't want us to win on this Monday. Come on, 5 minute, get back down here on gold. See if we can get this 30-minute wick fill. 5 minute. Close nice and bearish. Close with some good volume, and I want to short the next 5. Need to do stuff. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. A workaholic. Yeah, I just feel like I could be doing something better. So you've just come up, you grabbed the 15-minute highs. I really just want to see it close back below this level. Let's see if we can get that in 8 seconds. You've got a pretty decent level to manage stops off now as well, though. Because you came up, you grabbed the highs. No, I didn't close below. I'm not short this just yet, guys. Unless you get a decent top wick here, maybe I'll take the flip to come down and grab these lows. I really want to see this 5 actually close bearish. Last 5 of the 15 here as well. It's still got time to close though. Still got time to close. Because you know you could on the next hour still top wick into like all of this area. That's still possible. It's a very very tough range. But the nice thing is, you know, the whole entire range is from here to here. But the nice thing is we came up, we've grabbed the highs of the range, so the next target would obviously be the lows of the range. Let me see this 5. Let me have a look at this on the futures, because this 5 flip may give us a trade here. It's very tight on the futures. No, it's too tight. I was gonna say you could have a. I'm not putting it in. You could have a sell stop on the flip of this current 5. But I just had a look at the futures, and I'm very zoomed in here. I'm very zoomed in. I'm not in this, guys. I'm just having a look. You'll be risking about 8 ticks. Trying to get it down for about 25. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the closure below though. I want to wait for that closure below. Because that 15, yeah, 15's still holding this level nicely. Grab the highs. You're also holding support. We've got 3 minutes so that 15's going to close. Is it likely just going to rip down in the next 3 minutes? Probably not. Well, therefore, we may as well just wait for it to close. First time following along live. Awesome, Matt. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Hope you get some value here today. Hello, everyone. Zooming into Aaron today. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Let's have a look. 27.44. This one, yeah. Yeah, 2 little highs. Yeah, we are grabbing the lows as well. We are grabbing the lows. It doesn't help that previous hour we literally grabbed the highs and grabbed the lows and pretty much closed at the exact same place. You know, it wouldn't be too crazy to see this hourly, you know, even just close somewhere around here. You know, somewhere around here, and then the next hour to give that top wick before then selling off. Still possible. Still possible. Let's see, 15-minute close is going to come in 2 minutes. 2 minutes to 15. If we get a nice bearish 15 close, fantastic. We'll short into the hourly close. Let's see, gold. You're gonna break below. 5 minute trying to break. Grabbing the lows. Coming back higher. 50 seconds here. Is there any news today? I don't think so. No news today. You've got services PMI tomorrow, 3 PM London time, before the elections. Grabbing the lows, holding the support still. 15 minute here. Yeah, 15 minutes going to be holding this support, unfortunately. 30 minutes still holding it. Where? Let me see. I missed him. Where's he gone? Oh shit. Let's see. So 15 minute just grabbed the highs. Closed bearish, but never really closed below this support. Coming down for an instant bottom wick here. 5 minute. If this 5 minute flips bullish, you could have a morning star here to pull back. If you re-break these lows, again, we could still have some shorts. I really want to see this just break out of this level. We're holding it massively, and you just grab the lows and actually closed bullish on this 5 minute. And the 15 is a bit... 15's a bit meh at the minute. 15's pretty ugly. 30 minute... Yeah, 30 minutes still, yeah, it's a big support. Big support. So 5 minute respecting that morning star, trying to flip bullish now. Didn't miss me? It's bad. I did, I swear. Promise. Let me just have a look here. Cousin has a boyfriend now. Your cousin's missing out. Weekly, I've already broken down the weekly time frame. Man, just scroll back. Already done the top down analysis. Nah, he actually got banned. I had to ban him. Not for that reason though. He's very abusive on private chat. It's a long story. Yeah, he tried to join again recently. Yeah, that was a true story. I had to go back. I wasn't even watching it, but I had to go back and crop it out of the Zoom recording to be able to upload it. That wasn't very enjoyable. Yeah. Tried to rejoin again, but I said no. Yeah, streakers on Zoom now. What's that about? What's copper up to? Is copper still pushing? Yeah, copper's still pushing. I was having a look at Nasdaq a little bit last week. You can see Nasdaq had a pretty nice little trend line breakout here. You had this 1, 2, 3, came down for that fourth touch, ripped the trend line, grabbed these lows, came up, grabbed the highs, reflipped bearish, had a pretty decent sell-off there on Nasdaq on Thursday. And then NFP, you didn't really do too much. I know, Mark, I'll be in trouble, man. I'll be in trouble. How did the monthly close? Monthly close on Nasdaq. Just kind of holding that all-time high resistance. Actually closed bearish. This month's coming up for a pretty decent top wick. Weekly grabbed the highs and actually closed bearish as well. You kind of see you're in a very, very big range on Nasdaq. You've got this strong weekly resistance here, and you're coming straight down to that strong weekly support as well. So we're starting to see that strong reaction back higher. But to come down and re-grab these lows, as long as they haven't been grabbed on S&P, that would make sense. Which have, oh, did it just get grabbed? Yes, it did. Just came down, grabbed the lows, which is fueling this move up. So ignore that on Nasdaq. You'll probably come up and squeeze these daily highs a little bit more here. Has the S&P grabbed the daily highs yet? No, not yet. So Nasdaq to maybe squeeze up a little bit higher, re-grab Friday's high. If anyone's trading Nasdaq today, it looks like a pretty nice trade there. Come up and squeeze Friday's high before any sort of pullbacks. Had a pretty decent move up in Asia actually. Decent move up here in Asia. Be a nice high to come up and retest back into if you can get some sort of pullback. Would I be buying Nasdaq from here? No, I'd be not buying Nasdaq if you were to come back lower for a nice push. What's Goldie up to? Goldie's still holding. Let's have a look at oil. I know you had that big gap down last week. What did we end up closing like? So that big, yeah, that big push down. You had a huge gap up here again, back above $70 here, which is pretty huge. You're probably going to come for some weekly highs on oil. Daily is price action is pretty. It's been pretty choppy on quite a lot. You know, look at this price action. You know, we broke back below 70. We held it as resistance. We re-broke back above, and now we're you know, rejected, re-grabbed the highs. Could we be creating some sort of daily evening star here? Respect this high, this daily to flip down and come back down and retest the 70s again. Looks pretty interesting. Price action. Look at this price action. It's very gappy and strange. Very, very strange. You still haven't filled in Friday's gap either. Everything looks pretty range bound leading up towards the end of the year in that US election. A strong close on Friday, and then what's that? That's a, you know, it's a 150 tick gap higher. Gold grabbing the highs, grabbing previous 15 highs again. If this can break down from here, this will be really nice. You came up, you re-grabbed the highs one more time. So if we can now reclose back bearish, this could be a good trade here. This could be a good trade. I'm a good trader by the end of the year. I think you need to work on my risk management, but I feel like there's a click. Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's good to hear. You keep showing up, putting in the work every single day, man. Things are bound to click at some point. Just keep being consistent and active, and you'll get there, man. Change to the order placed on the same chart you're looking at. If you mean like the analysis I do here, yeah, on Top Step you just have to do it on the GC one, if that's what you mean, man. On Top Step I just do it on GC, and I just kind of like, if I'm looking for the currency chart to break these lows and keep pushing down, I don't look at the figures on the left because they're going to be different. I just still base it off wherever the current low or high point is. Oh, sorry, I see what you mean. Let me have a look, man. So if you change the chart, it doesn't change on the side? Let me see. Let me see. I think that's what you mean. Yeah, let me see. Where's my... I think you have to... I don't actually even have mine on here. I don't even have an order panel. Let me put on an order panel. So there's a way to, if you color code them, how do you color code the chart? If you color code them the same color on the screen, how do I color code the one on the screen? Does anyone know how to do that? How do I do it again? But when you're on your order tab, there's a little color in the corner. It may even be like a red with a cross through it. Let me see if I can share my screen. How do I? There's a. Oh, here you go. So if you're on your GC chart on Top Step, there's a if you click the like little arrow that goes down, there's a button that says link, and if you change that same color to the color on your order panel, then they'll be in sync. Let me take a screenshot if you've got it. And then whichever you change your, so as long as you have them the same color, whichever you change on Top Step, your trading view screen, if you've got it the same color as your order panel, like making it both white, whatever you change on there will also change it on your order panel as well, man. Hey Gabe, what's going on, man? Gordy pushing higher here. Let me have a look, man. Cheers, yeah, no worries, man. Not naming any names if you're not comfortable, no need to answer, but how do you feel about having someone in your community or used to be in your community sell the same course or strategy and make money off it? Well, if we're talking about the same person, which is very possible, it's because they're not making money trading and they had to sell something to sustain their travel lifestyle. So the only way to do that was to completely rip off everything I gave them and sell it as their own, when they completely got absolutely everything from me. And eventually it will all come to light as well. So they're basically just inconsistent traders who need to make money off the way we trade for their own benefit. And there's nothing I can do to stop that though. But yeah, he's someone who literally came on the retreats for free, was actually in the community for free because he couldn't afford to stay in, and then took everything and sold it as his own for his own gain. So that person is a scumbag, and it was someone who was considered a friend of mine, but now is absolutely not. No friend does that. Took absolutely everything I ever gave them for free and sold it and took it as their own for their own benefit. And it's literally word for word, and I mean word for word, the exact same way we trade. The same intros, the same outros, the same terminology that no one else uses other than what I created. You won't see anyone else talk about it because these are concepts that we created ourselves. And if you watch his, you watch it word for word, and if you know my channel, you know exactly where it came from. So it's the same way we trade, just regurgitated, if you can even call it that. Nah, it wasn't Mark. Nah. Mark would never do that. Nah, Mark would never do that. Mark would never do that. Mark's smart. Mark's smart. Mark saw an opportunity where he was a good, consistent trader and actually making money from trading. He saw an opportunity to bring some value to the community by starting his own Asian streams. He's not a snake who thought, let me take this for my own gain after how much Aaron's helped me throughout the years and let me sell it as my own, because he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to screw a friend over to make a quick buck. He's smart and did it the smart way. 20 pips on that buy flip, yeah, very nice. It actually was nice. That was that nice little kind of morning star here, pull them back higher. You're gonna get this hourly close here in a second as well. But yeah, they'll be in the same position. There's a reason they're trading from their mum's bedroom. They'll be in the same position this time in 3, 4, 5 years time. A lot of people don't realize that I was trading profitably full time before I ever even thought about starting a community, and shed all of my stuff for free, all of my trades for free, entry, stop loss, absolutely everything for free for like 3+ years before I ever started a community. A lot of these Instagram gurus are full-time traders because they had to sell something in order to sustain their lifestyle. That's the difference. And they could never come on live stream and show live trades, live accounts ever. And if you ask them, watch how they'll just crumble on stream. So if we're talking about the same person, ask him on stream to show his live account and watch him crumble. Yeah, kind of mumbled. Yeah. Well, drop me a message on Discord, Gabe, if we're talking about the same person. I assume we are. It's pretty easy to tell. It's literally just copying word for word exactly what I do. Like it's painfully obvious. Like even to certain different words that I use, just in general, it's like there's no attempt to even make it your own. So yeah. Your guy will end up on it, yeah, probably. He wishes he'd end up on it. Mr. Morgan, Mark is the Karate Kid. This is a pretty decent pushback high here on gold. We do have to remember, you know, we are grabbing 4-hour lows. So if this 4-hour can flip bullish, we still do have the possibility to go long. So we're not just looking for shorts, guys. I'm not doing anything. I'm just waiting for this hourly to close, because it's going to close in 1 minute. And if we hold this support and close back higher, we got gold longs to come all the way back into here. Yeah, that 4-hour top that Chris mentioned. Oh yeah, absolutely. Too old and lazy spend time copying my strategy. This is a pretty decent reaction here. This is a very, very decent reaction. After upon watching your liquidity strat, my stop loss became magnificent, my TP became reasonable, also my 3% day achieved. Thank you so much, Aaron, bring some education on YouTube. Thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in, and good to hear that these are helping you as well. That's what it's all about. Now we're going to see if we can get some trades here. So we had a nice, let's see. Owlie's closed with a pretty decent rejection. I like these buys. I like these buys. I like these buys. If we can hold here. Actually, I'm gonna get long here, guys. I'm gonna take a long here. Oh, where are we? Where are we? I'm getting long here on gold, and I will be managing as long as we hold above here. As long as we hold above here, I want to see if we can get this big flip bullish here on gold. I've got in this half risk for now. Owlie has just came down, wicked out a lot of lows, massively held support with the 4-hour. Also grabbing 4-hour lows and the potential to flip bullish. As soon as this 4-hour does flip bullish, I will be looking to take risk off the table. I just got long here. Management if you reclose back below here. That's the 4-hour flip. So the 4-hour is starting to flip bullish here, which is nice. Open to managing risk soon. What do you have up into here? 27. I do want to see if we can get this for a more of an intraday trade than a scalp though. But this is a pretty decent level to be able to manage our trade-off. If you reclose back below this, the trade will become invalid. Therefore, you know, we don't need to have a stop loss all the way down here. This is the level that we've broken above. We want to see respected to continue pushing up. I got filled there on the futures at 50.3. I only got in for one contract though. I was hoping we'd dip down a little bit more so I could get one more. I'm in it for one contract. Yeah, very sad, man. Yeah, very sad. Very sad. I'm in it for one contract, but to be honest, I would like to hold this for more of a 4-hour. This 4-hour to flip and keep pushing. This isn't really as much of like a, you know, a 5-minute scalp. I want to see if this can actually push much higher. This 4 hour is looking really nice. You know, this would be the most logical level where if this 4-hour is coming for anywhere, it makes sense that it's going to come for that previous 4-hour high, especially how we've just grabbed the lows, reflip and bullish. If we can come for that high, fantastic. And if we can come even higher, back up into this level, amazing. My entry on the futures is at 50.3, 50.3, up about 10 ticks. Nice little bottom wick entry there as well, something we've been talking about taking a lot more recently, rather than taking the flips. If you come down for that instant bottom wick, which we did on the Owlie, great, take the bottom wick entry and we can manage risk very well. So if this 15-minute, you know, does start to reflip back bearish, we'll already start to manage risk. So already, you know, stop loss will be soon be at this low if this doesn't break this resistance and continue driving. That nice 4-hour flip there as well. I want to see that 4-hour flip and actually push with volume. CRT, I'm not too sure what that is, man. Yeah, scumbag, man, yeah. He was a snake. Someone who came on the retreats for free, stole everything for free, sold it as his own. Scumbag. But anyone who knows the way that I trade will watch his stuff and just see, well, that's just exactly, you just regurgitate Aaron, therefore you're a bit of a furu. So just come and watch the real trader trade. Come and watch the real streamer make bank. If this 15 does come down and re-break the low, I will manage and probably go to break even soon. We got that nice of an entry that if you don't drive from here, you know, we could be hitting this resistance and the next 15 could maybe come down. Re-grab these lows, tap in a little bit deeper, therefore we could get a better entry. Let me just get my finger on the buzzer to potentially close this, guys. Get ready, 2 seconds. Yeah, cool, I'm out there. I'm out there, just came down to my break even. I'm out there, break even on Goldie. I got sold back 2750.3. Now the reason I'm going to break even here is because this hourly could wick down a little bit more. Therefore I think we can get a better entry. The trade's not invalid. I think if we were going to drive, you know, this 4-hour flip, as soon as we start flipping, I want to see this 4-hour flip and continue pushing. If we can't continue pushing, this is also, you know, a very, very, very strong area that I wanted to see it tap into and just actually break it. If it can't break it, you know, there's nothing to say this can't range, and there's nothing to say this hourly can't come down for a steeper bottom wick. So I closed that at exactly break even. If we can get a re-entry at a better price, fantastic. Yeah, no, talking all this hype. Gotta back it up now. We know you the GOAT. Come on, man. Yeah, managed well. I was really hoping we could see this just break these highs, the 4-hour flip bearish, and just bullish, and just actually have the drive. If we don't drive, you know, yeah, I think we could still get a better entry further down here, and when it becomes more valid. So longs aren't off the cards. We'll give it a second chance when it becomes available. But that was a pretty decent 5-minute grab of the highs and a bearish close. This makes me think we're going to pull back a little bit, because this was a pretty decent push up here. It's a pretty strong push up, so you know you'd expect it to come back a little bit more before then. We'll give it another chance. We'll get a better entry and a better stop loss, and we'll go again. Unless we just rip from it. If we all of a sudden just close bullish, that's fine. We'll look to get in soon. That was a pretty strong 5-minute bearish close though. But again, it is a strong 15 level. I mean, all of this is a, yeah, all of this is a tough area. That was a beautiful reaction though there. That was a beautiful, beautiful reaction. The bottom wick into this level does make a lot of sense. So from here to here, you know, even up until minus 30, I still want to hold this for much longer. Oh, don't flip bullish, Goldie. Don't drive. Let's see if this 5-minute does close bearish. Bullish. I may look to give it another chance and risk off these lows in a second. Let me get rid of this. That was a pretty strong 5-minute close. As long as we don't grab that high, we could get another chance here in a second. Don't do it, Goldie, don't do it. I stole the strategy from ICT. Don't expose me, man. I have to put you in timeout if you expose me anymore. ICT is everyone's mentor, to be fair. Everyone's mentor's mentor. That no one can deny. Ah, Goldie did us dirty there. We had a really nice entry to then come all the way back down, to then come all the way back up. Look at that. You mother... Did us dirty. That was such a strong 5-minute grab. Came down, grabbed the lows. Oh, let's see. We could still squeeze this higher. Don't rip these highs, Goldie. Come, relax. Let's calm down a little bit. Please, Gold. Did anyone hold that? I certainly did not. I closed it literally exactly at break even. Still in it. Nice, Sam. Good hold, man. Good hold. I'm going to try and get back in if this next 5 can still come down bottom wick. And as long as we don't grab these highs, we still have room to come up higher. I would definitely be, you know, if you did get the entry from down here, I would definitely be at break even. It's quite a shame to see that 5-minute grab highs and actually close so bearish to then grab lows and just boom. Boom, boom, boom. Still in, stops the break even. Yeah, nice. Good hold. That's good to see you guys sticking to your plan. Well done. Because it makes sense, right? It was such a shame we got such a nice 15 entry to see it not drive, come down for the bottom wick and then up for the top wick and then down all the way again and then back up was like kind of tough. And I was hoping we'd get a little steeper of a bottom wick. I think for one contract anyway, I was hoping we'd get a little bit steeper. 30 seconds. If we see this 5-minute close bullish without grabbing these highs, I'll still give it another chance. We could still squeeze high here. It's a really nice push here now. Really nice push here. Holding, nice. Almost kicking in. I know our entry was beautiful. I had a beautiful entry. My entry was at 50.3. Oh, I just grabbed the highs there. If you did grab the highs, that's, you know, where we would be 28 ticks, closing something, if not at least managing. You're grabbing previous 4-hour highs there as well. Where's that 4-hour? About to grab the 4-hour highs. I still do believe you could actually see this squeeze up a little bit more here. If this 5-minute can come down for a steep bottom wick, I will look to give it another chance because, you know, you're not just going to reject from here and drop. You're going to at least re-grab them and squeeze higher. Oh, that's really unfortunate. 5-minute did us dirty there. No surprise there, is there? Yeah, I'll be streaming the whole week, man. Yeah, absolutely. Holding, yeah, nice. Talk dirty to it. Yeah, our entry was really good. Really nice. We got a little bit unfortunate there. My entry was here. Oh, man. See, that's that 5 minutes. These ones where I'm watching it play out, they just haven't been hitting recently. These are the ones where you just execute off this level, you come back at the 15 close, you make an absolute bank right now. But it's so tough to take them ones and have to sit here and watch it. Well, I don't sit here and watch it. So taking them ones when we're on stream together is so difficult. Look at that push though. Really solid push. 30-minute fake out. Hourly had a huge rejection which closed at like the last minute. Bottom wick, re-breaking higher. And you still got room to come all the way back up into here as well. So if you guys have any runners, this level would make the most sense that we're likely going to tap into now. So can we still get buys up into that? We can. The only tough thing is now there's no, you know, we had nice liquidity levels before. Now there's no real liquidity levels. Real shame. Real shame. Gold did us a little bit dirty there. Yeah, I know. Imagine if Trump gets back in. Anyone who was never traded when Trump was in election, he'd literally put out one tweet and the markets would go nuts. Copper looking. Let's have a look at copper. Let's have a look, man. Let's have a look. It's still very bullish. Still 4 hours, still closed. Yeah, very strong. You'd likely come up and re-grab 4-hour highs. I know, literally, I remember when Trump would literally put out, it was a good thing and a bad thing. He'd put out one tweet, he'd say something, and gold would just go absolutely nuts. It was crazy. High chance we will come for these highs now. So we've got some liquidity forming up here. Strong 15 close, bottom wick. Would this be a worthwhile range from here to here? Yeah, 30 still. 30 still. You'd be in a trade, you'd look back and the markets would go absolutely nuts. And you'd look back and you go on Trump's Twitter and you'd be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Trump put out a tweet again. Symbol color chart. I don't think the color is available anymore. But I just have it blue and white. But the blue I do have one. I don't think it's on here anymore. Trump up. Yeah, literally. Yeah, literally. It's crazy. But yeah, I just have my colors blue and white. Let's see if we get a bottom wick of this next 15. We could still take this higher. Look at that Audi came down, ripped the lows, held support, re-breaking back higher. You got, you know, this level does still make a lot of sense. And you drag this out even further. Look at that, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, all one big level. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely still room. There's definitely still room. We need to make sure we can get in now with a valid stop. We had a nice valid stop before. If I do want to get back in here, I want to see bottom wick, hold this level of support, and then re-flip back bullish and get that nice drive. It's a pretty steep rejection. Let me just grab a drink, guys. That'll be 2 seconds. Alright. I'll trade while Trump sleeps. Yeah, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. So 15 just closed, kind of respecting resistance pretty hard there. Look at that 30 minute now. Look at that 30 minute. Showed a pretty decent rejection. 4 hour. I mean, you know, it's so tough. It is a big level as well. You know, it's a two huge levels. You came down, you grabbed the lows. You now come up, you grab the highs. I mean, it's got 2.5 hours till it's going to close. So, kind of hard to judge the 4 hour just yet. But that is a pretty decent rejection. And if we look back at the hourly so far, it's like, you know, this was a lovely grab. The low is holding support. Yes, definitely. But has there really been any significant signs of volume so far today? Not really. The strongest hourly closure we've actually had has been 11 ticks, which is, yeah, very, very small. Kind of makes it a bit tough in here. Makes it very tough. You kind of got this 30 resistance here. You got this 30 support down here. It's always so nice looking back in hindsight. Like, imagine if you just got long at that level, just see how it reacted. In hindsight is a wonderful thing. Trump doesn't sleep. Trump doesn't sleep, so there's no point even trying to escape his tweets. They're coming for you. They're coming for your positions. He schedules tweets during his sleep for when we do the London sessions. Nice. So yeah, I don't really want to take this 15 flip. I'll be honest, guys. I don't want to take this 15 flip, just given the fact that that 30 is at that strong level. And even if I did want to get long, I'd want to get long below that 15-minute low. If you look at that 5-minute again, it's such a heavy rejection. You came up, you grabbed the highs, actually closed bearish, closing back into the range. So, you know, like, could we be coming all the way back down now? It's really tough. It's really, really tough. Really tough. It's only Monday morning. We've had a good trade so far. Good job to you guys who did hold that. You guys who did hold the trade, did you get out at this high? If you guys got out this high, it was a really, really nice exit. What did you hit? No, we didn't get it from that low. Jesus, I wish we got in that low. About here, about 28. Got out 17. Yeah, nice work, Gabe. Good man. One at 27 and one at 35. Well done, Sam. It's a beautiful trade, man. Well done. Great, great trade on a Monday morning. You had the one from down here, Chris? On the 30 level? 65 ticks, look at that. Wow. It's a shame we didn't grab these lows so we couldn't just execute from down here, because that would have been huge. Down there to up there, man, 86 tick range, that's massive. But the fact that we still have left these lows, you know, that does leave some pretty interesting levels for today. It does leave some very interesting levels for the day. Got done a break even. Break even's good, man. Me too. Me too. Just play it safe and use a very large stop loss under yearly low could be safe. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, it's very true. So if we took the longs originally here, what you reckon, something like this? Risk to rewards relevant. To be fair, would have hit pretty nicely actually. Exit right there. Yeah, it was a good trade. Yeah, it was valid. Yeah, definitely, man. Absolutely. I did the 30. Dude, 30 came down, rejected. To be honest, if you were just watching the 30, like, I mean, longs from that 30, you know, looked pretty nice. Then you came all the way, you know, you ripped the lows, closed bush, came all the way back down, grabbed the lows again, held the support, and then came back up again. New here, hey man. 50-minute trend line. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where do you have it from, man? Where do you have it from? You have it from... Is there one coming down here? Have I missed a big one here? Is there a big trend line coming down here? Might be onto something here. Might be onto something. Oh, this is a... How's that trend line from Thursday? That's why I missed this big short. Yeah, look at that trend line still being respected here as well. This is why it's so tough, because I look at this and I'm like, it looks like we're due a decent retracement to come and grab some of the trend line. Look how many times the trend line's been respected. Twice. 3 times. So we're kind of, you know, almost getting squeezed in like somewhere like here. So could we be due something like that? That, you know, would make a lot of sense. Come down, squeeze some weekly lows. You got no bottom wick on this current weekly. Create that bottom wick, tap into this support, and then from down there, could you be looking for some overall pushes back higher? Yeah, possible. Look at that 30-minute now on gold. 6 minutes bad to this close. About to close with a big fat doji candle. Let's have a look at this. Have a look at this copper trade. Copper trade still booming. I slept on copper today. I keep sleeping on copper. I don't know why. You got it, Sean. Hey, Aaron, from your experience, is it worth trading during November and December? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they still have fantastic volume. Absolutely. I think on like Christmas Eve last year, there were some huge trades. Yeah, definitely. But remember, you can always, you know, it's always good just to go back and have a look as well. Like just scroll back and, you know, like even on the weekends, I scroll back and do some back testing of November and December last year. Or like spend some time even just going back. You know, that's how I always do. Like people always say like, what's US elections like, etc. I'm like, well, just go back and have a look. Go back to November 2020 and see what it's like. But if we go back to December and November 23 is when we were trading in Vietnam. We had some, yeah, huge, absolutely huge moves. Huge. Look at this, huge moves. Massive, absolutely massive. So yeah, absolutely. Chris hindsight trade. I will absolutely join. My hindsight trade of the day was gold bias from here up into this liquidity grab. 60 ticks. Yeah, use the delayed chart for the stream. Yeah, I honestly, I stopped watching the gold and DXY correlation because, you know, there's been so many times where the DXY is going up and you expect gold to go down and they both just keep going up. I think if you look at the DXY, it's probably good if you trade some, you know, US dollar related pairs. But for gold, I don't look at it, to be honest. I never look at it. Maybe I'll look at like a rare one-off time frame. Like, you know, you've got DXY pushing up today since 6 a.m. Well, gold also pushed up today. So maybe as a big swing overall outlook. Hey, that's a nice trend line, man. I like that trend line. Yeah, decent breakout that. Retesting it, grabbed highs. Yeah, I like that, man. That's a nice trend line. Definitely valid. There's a nice trend line liquidity grab there as well, actually. To the lows. That's a nice spot, man. I like that. You had that. So if you can spot them trend lines before they play out. So you have your trend line like. Let me clean all this crap up for a second. What? Yeah, do what you want. If you can spot them trend lines before, you know, when you spot it like this, when you can spot these trend lines, you want to be getting short around these regions once you grab the highs to come down and grab the trend line. That's where you want to trade into that trend line liquidity, especially here when you grab these highs and close bearish, taking these shorts down here into that trend line liquidity. That's a very valid one. And yeah, you're still actually respecting the back of that as well. So that's definitely a valid spot, man, for sure. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm now wondering. You know, we've came up, we've re-grabbed the highs again. You know, what's left after that? Let me get rid of this one for a second because you're still holding resistance. This is the only level that's now left. So now could we be looking for shorts back to our original bias to come down and grab this double bottom that we could never really grab before this push up? It would make the most logical sense next. I think so. And you coop that up with holding the back of that trend line. Yeah, definitely. Dirty dog, yeah, dirty dog, man. There's more to it than that, but I won't go into too much details. So you can spam the fucking ad. He doesn't deserve the views. I wouldn't. I know. I don't send hate anyone's way. But there's much more to the story than that. That's also a very nice trendline spot. Where have you got that one from, man? That's a very nice one. Where have you got that one? Where am I looking? Why can I not see that? Oh, you got it from the open. Yeah, the open. Yeah. I think so. I think flipping our bias back to the downside makes the most sense now. You know, if we were taking the longs, it was to initially grab these highs and see if we could squeeze up a little bit more. But we grabbed these highs, failed to close above the resistance, and now we're coming back lower here again. So if we do get back below here, yeah, wait, I mean, could we take these sells again? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, daily and that's the weekly flip as well. That's the weekly flip. Weekly currently has no bottom wick. Weekly has no bottom wick at all. But it's extremely unlikely that this week's going to close with no bottom wick. That's also something to confluence that up with as well. Now, I would love to see this just get at least back below here, or even a 30-minute closure. To be honest, 30-minute closure. Yeah, it's gonna be more of a day trade because I'm going to have to risk off these highs for about 40, or risk off if you reclose back above here and see if you get this down for about 50. Oh yeah, look at this. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is really nice. This is really nice actually. This is looking nice now. I'm having to fully digest gold today, breaking it down to a whole new level. So if we do want to get short here, I would love a top wick into here. And I can risk off these highs. I got targets all the way down here. Look at this rip though. What would that be? Hard stop would be there. You're trying to get this play down into here and potentially weak lows as well. Are we going to get a top wick that strong now? It doesn't look like it, does it? Maybe even to here. Let's see if we get instant top wick here on the next 30, which is also the next 15. And see if we can get this sell-off into this liquidity for 50. Yeah, it's a pretty strong sell-off. Yeah, it's a very strong sell-off. You know, you look at it from just a complete naked chart perspective. You've came up, you held a double bottom, you grabbed the highs. Well, what's the most logical next area where we would want to tap into? Here. So, well, there we go. Let's not think too much. That's what makes the most sense. Let's see if we can top wick into this area. You can probably actually risk off, like if we get short from around here, you can probably risk off there maybe. To be honest, I'd manage if we didn't drive anyway. And you do also have that weekly flip. Yeah, to be honest, I would manage if the 30 didn't actually drive. Let's see, I might get short here in a second, guys. I'll tell you if I do. Let me see, 15-minute. Squeeze up a little bit more here. I'm going to get short on gold in a second. And I will risk off if we do close back aggressively bullish. I'm going to get short here on gold. I've just taken a sell here on gold. More of a day trade again than a scalp. I want to see if we can actually hold this back lower for a decent trade. And I would manage if this 30-minute time frame actually closed back above this zone. And I really want to see if we can hold this down into here for like 50 plus ticks. I got filled at 49.6. I'm open to having to weather a little bit of noise in this area though. Because look at you had a lot of you do get a lot of noise in here. Although I'm on the 5-minute, I don't want to be in the 5-minute for too long, too long. 30s regrab and the lows. Zero drawdown that trade, instant 10 ticks. Oh yeah, me too, Craig. Me too, man. Honestly, since I've stopped watching it, I've been catching much bigger moves. It's just hard to do it on stream because, like, if I take these 15 and 30-minute trades, you know, I'm actually just coming back at the next close and seeing how we're actually closing. Let's see. Copper. Yeah, copper I'm personally not really too interested in shorting. Just because I think anyone who's selling copper is probably selling the fact that they missed this big move up, which is me. I didn't get this big push up today, even though we spoke about it perfectly in the market call. I didn't get this today for whatever reason. So to short copper, yeah, kind of breaks the rules a little bit for me. Management point would be this annoying little area. You kind of see, I'm trying to. There's so many levels in here where you have to be open to managing this trade. Like even here, to be honest, like I want to see us break here. Like look how strong this resistance is. Big fake out, big resistance, support, broke below above. Like it's a very, very noisy area. Very noisy area. I'm actually going to put in a hard stop above that previous 15 high. I think if we re-break that, you know, we'll continue to range. That's a valid stop, which on the futures is around 52.4. 52.4. My hard stop's going in on the futures. Look at that, TraderBait giving you the phone notifications when you enter in an order as well. 70% of October trades are on copper. Nice. I mean, given gold was at all-time highs, yeah, it did have some really good trades, man. That's some really good trades. I don't know why. I don't have the confidence I do on copper yet. Like sometimes I see some moves on copper, I'm like, that's a great move, and then I don't take it. I'm like, that was a really fucking great trade. And then I struggle to then take the next one because I'm like, well, I didn't take that one, so why am I just going to cherry pick this one? So I'm personally still trying to, I'm still trying to get my confidence on copper, but we'll get there. Whereas gold, I'm like, I execute no problem on gold. 9 out of my last 10 trades were on copper. Nice. Yeah, 30 minutes clean. Yeah, that's all I've been looking at, to be honest. I haven't been going any lower than the 30 minute. Haven't been going any lower than 30 minute. What do we hit there? About 13 ticks there. Come on, Goldie, break this support. Have a nice drive. We could easily, if we don't drive here, we could easily still come up, re-grab that 15 high before then seeing that push. I am open to that. More of a day trade than a scout. I want to see if we get these big plays here on gold, because these are the beans of wonders. You know, we look back at the trades we're calling in the community. We're calling like, you know, a couple of hundred ticks like a good few times a week. I'm like, well, I want to be maximizing these a lot more. And the way that we maximize these a lot more is we're not watching the 5 minute. The amount of times that we jump on, you know, I update the moves after they've happened on Discord, and we're like, yeah, it was a 100 tick move. I was like, well, fuck, why am I only taking 10 of that? That's pathetic. If I'm calling a 100 tick move, I want to be getting at least 50 of that. At least 50 of that. So many times where you know, talk about some moves in the market calls, then I jump back on the next day. I'm like, yeah, well, there you go. There's another 100 tick trade. How much did I get of it? 20. Well, that's not good enough. Yeah, same as me, Craig. We got a pretty nice entry here on gold. Our exit will be around here, by the way, guys. If we reclose back above here, that'll be our exit. Anywhere around there. You guys on YouTube, drop a like for the stream. Second trade of the day so far. The thing is, we are getting some nice volume here. We just want to see it actually continue. I do really want to see this support broken, because even, you know, even when I do take these trades and execute it and walk away and come back at the 15 close, like I do still want to see them closing in my favor. And if they don't, I mean, this still is kind of valid. You know, you've broken the level, you're still holding it. I just wouldn't want to see this 15 actually close bullish, because we have been in a pretty aggressive range today. And even if I was, you know, executing this and walking away, if this 15 was to close doji, I would very likely still be managing risk. So let's see. Especially if we don't actually hold below. Yeah, you know, you've broken below here, but it's like I can just see so much noise on gold today. Like I'm looking at these wicks here. Like you drag it from here down to here. Like look how much noise you got here. That's currently what we're tapping into. Yeah. So we got like major support there, major resistance there. It's a, you know, it's a pretty tough London range for the day, but we're executing well. So yeah, that VWAP support. Let me see that VWAP. I'm on NQ. Let me go GC. Yeah, VWAP support. Yeah, it's been respected very well. Actually, it's a good spot, man. It's been respected very, very well. Let's see this 15 close on 7 minute. I'm gonna do anything to this 15 close. Would you say the noise is a little less relevant if what we had was a true liquidity grab? I mean, you know, if this was a true grab and a strong push, like, you know, we would just push by now. And as soon as you start to stall so quick and start to come into so many levels, like I go back and look at the high time frame and I go, well, you know, I'm gonna short below here, I'll buy above here, and anything in between just kind of becomes, you know, pretty irrelevant and very, very choppy. If I was watching this on 30 right now, to be honest, I wouldn't even be in this current trade. Just given that this is, you know, major support, major resistance, and we're slap bang in the middle of it. Same time, probably smart. I'd say for newer traders, just trade it on demo. I'll still definitely, I would still say definitely be active watching. I wouldn't not watch it at all. I think it's much smarter to actually be watching, see how markets react to how the votes come out, etc. Rather than just not watching it at all. But yeah, I'd paper trade it. Yeah, I'd paper trade it for sure. Paper trade the elections and yeah, get a feel for trading in such volatility. See how it makes you feel. You'll learn something from it for sure. But in terms of trading your funded or live accounts during US elections, 100%. Either massively reduce risk or just don't watch it. Yeah, definitely, man. But yeah, I think it's a good idea just to paper trade it. Yeah, paper trade it. Paper trade it or trade some micros, get a feel for it, see how it goes. You know, it's not going to be your last US election. Hopefully you guys are building, you know, proper trading careers. You're going to trade many of US elections. So the quicker you get exposed to it, the quicker you can learn from it and get good at it. To track volume, or honestly just price action. Price action, like if we're closing bullish, then bearish, then bullish, and you know, just chopping, just pure price action, to be honest, man. You can use volume indicators. I've never really got good at them, to be honest. I just like to determine it off, yeah, just the way the markets are moving. We get some good volume here now. I'm currently running about, I think 12 ticks. I'm only running about 12 ticks here on gold. My entry on the futures is at 49.6. Let me just adjust that on the currency chart. Where's it on the 5 minute? It's on the 5 minute. My entry is around, not that amazing, about here. Yeah, about there. About there. Gonna get this 15 close in 4 minutes. I actually thought this was pushing much more than that. Yeah, it says 16. I'm only on 14 on the futures. 15, yeah, 15, 16. You haven't really grabbed any 5-minute highs, which is annoying because that's what I would like to risk off. You know, the way we're creeping down like this makes me think as soon as we do find some support, we could come back higher before this. You know, we're really, you know, if this 5 minute had come up and grabbed the highs, yeah, but oh yeah, great, like, you know, we can now have stops here. But the fact that 5 minute hasn't really grabbed anything, it makes me think that that could come in at some point. Therefore, yeah, I am open to managing again soon. Five pips spreads on prop firm? Damn it, man. Don't trade in that prop firm. That's crazy. I had a beautiful execution there on top step and personal. Yeah, rejecting that VWAP again. You guys on YouTube, drop a little like for the stream. 144 people tuning in, 49 likes. See if we get to 60 likes today, and gold will hit full TP of 50 plus ticks. It's just the way the market moves. The markets get fired up if we hit at least 60 likes. 56. Look at that. 4 more, and gold will have a beautiful drop. I don't make the rules. Come on, Goldie, give us that volume, man. Good man, Chris, good man. 56. 63, look at that. Appreciate you guys on YouTube now. Gold should have the drop. Prop for swing trades or personal? Mainly just personal for the more swing moves, man. I like to use the prop for just the day trades. Yeah, I did see that, Jay. I'm not really a fan of trying it, I'll be honest. I'm not really a fan of trying it. Yeah, Pal's watching. Yeah, Pal's watching how many likes I have. Absolutely. Nice one, Bradley. Appreciate it, man. Come on, Goldie. Where's the volume gone? Where's the volume gone? Text ICT. Yeah, I'll call him. I'll give him a call in a second. Dump the markets, man. Coming back into this area here. Support, support, resistance, resistance. We've got a pretty decent entry though that, you know, we could actually manage risk soon. That's the beauty of taking them top wick entries again. We can manage risk a lot quicker, whereas if we were in from here, it's a little bit harder. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sammy's up to no good on the balcony. I don't know what he's doing. 2 seconds. He's actually not up to no good. He's actually sitting on the couch relaxing. Sammy's had enough of the markets today. He's already sitting on the balcony. He's like, I'm not watching this. He's taking it in. Win rate is 100%. 100%, man. 100% today, actually. Oh, there's a break-even count? What is a break-even count? Nah, I'm joking, man. Win rate, I don't know, 60, average, 70 sometimes. Depends on the markets. It's not really something I massively focus on. I know people who are consistently profitable with a 30% win rate. You know, I take a lot of small losses. Not a lot of small losses, but I take small losses and ideally bigger wins, so it doesn't really matter too much. Getting a nice dip here on gold now. Currently up about 16 ticks. We are coming into a pretty strong level of support here on the futures on the 5 minute. Back down to that level we have for kind of about 19 ticks here on gold. I'm trying to hold this for more of a day trade than a scalp though. But very soon we are able to manage our risk. Furious as well. Okay, nice 15-minute close there, which is good. Have a look at this hourly. Look at this hourly. Yeah, this is looking fucking monstrous. Look at this hourly. If you guys are taking this on funding firms, you know, it's not a bad place to look to manage. You're up about 24 ticks. Absolutely, Angel. Yeah, mine's only be around 50 to 60 at times, but I cut my losses very small. Yeah, exactly. That's what's so good. That's why, yeah, win rate is honestly not really a statistic I pay too much attention to, because it doesn't determine profitability. And that's why when you see these streamers who post their win rates on their stream, like 60, 70% win rates, like, well, how big are your losses? That statistic alone means absolutely nothing to me. Get stuck in the, yeah, 100, that's very true. Very, very true. So we're coming back down to the support, hitting around about 30-ish ticks here. I am going to go to break even because we are coming into that strong support. We're coming into this very strong support that I would love to see it broken. And we have that nice of an entry. There's nothing to say from here. We can't just bounce and just come higher and just continue to range. Therefore, we are able to take risk off the table. If we can break this support and push down to this liquidity, it's going to be a beautiful trade. If you want to secure some here, also not a bad idea. Personally, I'm going to leave my personal running into this liquidity. I have one contract that I'm going to leave running. If I can see a push down for a 60+ tick move, fantastic. Yeah, we got over 60 likes. That's what I'm saying. We got over 60 likes. Look at that 5 minute. As soon as we hit 60 likes, gold dropped. I don't want to say the market's rigged, but as soon as we hit 60 likes, the market's pushed down another 20+ ticks. That's all I'm saying. You know, you guys do what you want with that information. I'm just telling the facts. If we hit 100, is there a high chance that we drop all the way down to 27.30? I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Even if we hit 80, you know, yeah, we'll have a little drop down, but I think it's more so. I just spoke to ICT and he said if we hit 100, there's a high chance we'll come and grab these lows. If we hit 200, yeah, 200 likes, 24-hour live stream. Getting this nice push here on gold, guys. Hit about 30 ticks here. It's a beautiful trade. 32 ticks, getting a nice push. I might start trailing soon. We get a really nice push here, about 34 ticks. Really, really nice push. Let's see if we're going to smash these lows. I may even trail above a 5 high soon. If I was in this for more than one, I'd be taking some off here. So if you guys want to close 50% here at around 35 ticks, fantastic. You had 0 drawdown that trade, beautiful top wick entry. If we can come down and grab this liquidity, we're going to have some beautiful pushes. Look at that, we hit more likes, the market's dropped again. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Nah, I'm not stopped to break even now, I'm still in this. My entry is at 49.6. I am going to bring my stop loss down to around 48.4. 48.4. Take a little screenshot there just so you guys can see. The demo account is moving very well. 35 ticks here. To be honest, there's no bottom wick on this. There's no top wick on this current 15. So, I mean, if this 15 does flip bearish, bullish, I may actually just get out there. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring my last stop, my last contract above this 15-minute high at 47.3. Because there's no top wick on this 15. There's not a single top wick. I would love to have seen us create a top wick before then flipping bearish. So yeah, I'm bringing my stop loss and profit to 47.3. 47.3. If we can continue pushing down, amazing, and just quickly just rip these lows, that would be great. Really nice entry there, though. Really nice entry. Banging trade, thank you, man. Thank you. 2 good trades so far today. The first one we maybe managed a little bit too aggressively. This one I was happy to hold. Again, it's just, you know, respecting liquidity and respecting the levels. But there's nothing to stop this from, you know, coming back up into these. You know, we're in a range. There's nothing to stop this coming all the way back up here before grabbing these lows. So we wouldn't want to see that many ticks being risked here. Although you're break even, your risk isn't off the table because we're still risking however much we're running in profit. So we're still running, you know, we're risking 30 ticks. We're risking 30 ticks to hopefully squeeze out another 18, another 20, sorry. So, I mean, and also there was no bottom wick on this 15, which usually means there's no bottom wick on the 15. You know, you could flip bullish, but we'll get a beautiful drive here again, guys. I'm about 40 ticks here. 40 ticks, even if you just trade this at 1 contract, you're about $400 US. Really nice push. Really, really nice push. 1 contract to 19, 1 contract 35. Nice work, Sam. Beautiful work, guys. I'm going to bring my stop loss down to about 46.6, which is about half of the previous 5 candle, because I'm just going to start trading aggressively because I would look to get out soon because I think this can pull back. This is very overextended now. This is very overextended. So my stop loss is at 46.6. 46.6. If we can just rip these lows, fantastic. But this is a pretty decent push down here. I wouldn't be surprised to see like a 20-30 tick pullback, which I don't really want to give back. If we can just rip these lows, amazing. Either way, we are winning. We are winning. Thank ICT for us. Thank you, ICT. I appreciate you for dumping the markets for us on this fine Monday morning. Goodness, this is the longest trade we've held in a while. This is the longest trade I've held while sitting here actually watching it. My legs are bouncing. The nerves are just taking control of me. Nice little 20 tick on the funded. Yeah, good job, man. Nice work. Amazing work. Oh, beautiful. We're gonna break these lows here. Come on, let's break these lows, Goldie. Break these lows. I know, high time frame. I know. Come on, Goldie, break these lows. Kind of about 42 ticks. $430, 1 contract here. I'm bringing my stop to this current 5-minute high, 46.1, 44, 450. I'm watching the futures here, guys, if you're wondering why I'm not staring at the screen. I just want to watch the currency grabs these lows. Currently about $450, 1 contract. Stop loss is above this current 5 high. Trailing aggressively. Because we're about to rip these lows. Come on, Goldie. These lows are about 50 ticks. 50 ticks. Anyone trying to buy this support on gold? Stop's going to be down here. This could still give a decent pullback. Let's see if we grab these lows here. Up about, yeah, 47 ticks, 48 ticks. You guys want to see this position? I had literally like 0 drawdown this trade. We'll save that for the pick after. You already know we're gonna get. I'll do a full trade breakdown of this trade as well. We called like the 26 buys here. I missed that one. I can assure you we didn't miss this one. There's a really nice push here. How long we got? There's this owl. Look at this owlie. Look at this. If I was in this for more than one still, I would see if you can hold this much lower. Look at this owlie. What a trade. What a trade. You can. Oh, I meant to type that in here. You can have it above the 15 high, but to be honest, that's like risking about 25 ticks. You're risking about 25 ticks to hope to squeeze out like 4 more. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like you're trying to squeeze these lows, but if you risk off there, it's I don't really want to risk, you know, giving back 25 ticks to hopefully squeeze out like 4 more. Yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful push. Come on, Goldie, grab these lows. Grab these lows, Goldie. About $480 one contract. 50. There we go. Boom. I'm trailing aggressively. My stop loss is at 44.9. I'm bringing my stop loss down aggressively. $520 one contract. Still pushing here as well. I've locked in 50 ticks. 50 ticks here on gold. What a trade. I'm still in this. 44, I'm going to bring it down. 44.7 is my stop loss. Very, very likely going to grab me. You know what? I'm going to close it full. Boom. There you go. I just closed full. I just closed full there. About 50 ticks there. 50 ticks. And look at that. You've got an instant reaction back off that level now. What a trade. I'll post the screenshots of that after as well. I'll send it to you guys here in Zoom. The screenshots. What a trade. What a trade. 50 ticks. You know, just running one last contract at that. You know, one last contract. You guys take that on a personal, you take that on a funded. $500, that's 750 Australian dollars in under 25 minutes. Very, very, very nice trade. King Aaron, my favorite Furu. Thank you, man. W. Caught 49. Amazing loop. Well done. That's it. We ain't here for 10 ticks anymore. We're here for the big ticks. Beautiful trade. You guys on YouTube, hit us to 100 likes. Beautiful trade here. You got no other trader on YouTube live stream taking a 50 tick trade here this morning. I'll tell you that much. Beautiful trade. 70 plus. Good work, man. Good work. Just very, very simple. You know, it's power to the markets having volume. Just liquidity to liquidity. It was very hard to digest what gold was going to do today, but we were very able to understand. You know, you respected a perfect double top. We almost scalped this buy up here, so we almost had like, you know, 70 plus ticks there. There's a 25 tick push up into the highs, and then another 50 plus tick push down. You came up, you grabbed the highs. Where's your next target? Down into the lows. You know. Oh, got it, Jack. Plenty more, man. Plenty more. W. Woo. Sam, nice work, man. The market was rigged. See, I told you. I told you guys. And the London's not even opened yet. That's it. It's not even 8 AM London time. We've already pulled out 50 plus ticks to the markets. Incredible trade. Good start to the month on a fresh express funded account. Nice work, Sean. Beautiful work, man. Good job to you guys who took it. If you guys didn't take it, don't worry. You guys aren't here just to take signals anyway. I will do a full trade breakdown, a full recap of this trade at some point this week as well. So if you guys did miss it, don't worry. The most important part is you guys understand why we took that trade and how you guys can take them trades on your own. Pip and dip, absolutely, Gabe. Love this group. Thank you, James. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Phenomenal trade. 140 people, you guys on YouTube tuning in. Let's get us to 100 likes. We've got 6 more to go. Very, very nice trade there. I literally had 0 drawdown that trade. 0 drawdown. Which makes you think I probably should have done like 100 contracts. That's a hindsight for your stream, Chris. Get about 100 contracts on the trades that you have 0 drawdown in. Done deal. Done deal, man. Done deal. You know, there was nothing to, you know, the only thing that made that trade a good trade was our execution, and the market's given us good volume. That's the only thing that separates, you know, a good trade for sometimes, you know, not that good of a trade. It just depends what the markets give you. The markets gave me great volume today and clear liquidity targets. I would have felt really stupid if I just closed that at 20 ticks just for the sake of it. If I was watching, you know, just a 5 minute, I would have felt really stupid. because it came down and tapped into exactly where we wanted, and this is what I want to get better at doing on stream. So yeah, these are usually the ones where I just execute and walk away, but that's probably the longest one we've had on stream. 50 ticks is a I was almost going to say fucking fantastic trade, and I'm going to say fucking fantastic trade. A very fucking fantastic trade. Close early, I trade is a mistake. Yeah, that's good, Craig. I like that, man. I like that. Especially when it ends up hitting exactly where you said as well. 94 likes. Where's the last 6 people? 94 likes. No, 93. Whoever just unliked, that's a lifetime ban. Yeah, good to hear the thoughts whilst holding as well. Exactly, man. That's what I'm saying. Nothing beats taking a trade like that live. No course that you're gonna buy from someone for a couple of $1,000s is gonna beat live execution, live management. 100 likes. Look at that. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. 106 likes. Who's buying the likes? But yeah, I will do a full recap on that trade as well, and the break even as well. The break even I don't think was a bad trade, to be honest. A bad break even, but I mean it was based off the 15, so I probably should have held it a little bit more. But I would have got me a break even because I was trying to hold it for a much bigger trade. So in hindsight, because I would have locked in 25. I honestly would have liked to have held it like this. So. And yeah, like I say, even if you just took that just one contract, you took $500 US, 750 Australian or whatever currency you're at. That's a fucking fantastic trade, and it's not even 8 AM London time. 100 likes means another trade tomorrow live stream. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, guys. Sammy's biting his toys and stuck into my lap, so I think it might be time to take Sammy to the beach just before the sunset goes down, which is almost going down. So yeah, Zoom guys, I'll wrap up there and let you guys go. Like I say, I will recap this trade at some point, but for now I'm gonna let London do its thing, take Sammy down to the beach, and then we'll see what closer to the New York session has. Yeah, that's it, Gabe. So yeah, good work, Zoom guys. I'll talk to you guys in the pre-New York session. Yeah, he absolutely is. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube fam. I'm going to wrap up there. Fantastic start to the week. 50 plus ticks. An amazing trade. Hopefully you guys did catch that. If you didn't, don't worry. It certainly will not be the last, and it certainly isn't the first, and I will do a full trade recap on that so you guys can learn, more importantly, how I was able to call that move down and how you guys can hopefully start catching the same moves. And I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. If you're new here, remember, drop it a like, subscribe. We'll be live again tomorrow at the exact same time. Trade safe. It's US election week. Don't force it. And I'll see you guys 7 AM tomorrow. 6:30 AM London time tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Peace.